we have the sun as the ultimate source of energy, and that type of energy that is being provided by the sun, we call it solar energy or heat energy or radiant energy or light energy. Okay? So with that, the sun supplies the energy demand of the earth. Okay? With that energy that is being provided by the sun into the earth, some of the energy is being reflected back into the outer space, while most of it is being used, okay, being used in the earth for the different processes like production of food, okay, like in the process of photosynthesis, like in the maintenance and sustenance of life on the earth, etc. Okay, so life on earth definitely needs energy coming from the sun. Okay? I repeat, the sun being the ultimate source of energy. And that energy is being transformed from one form to another. Okay? And I discussed to you the energy transformation from the potential energy of the water, okay, in hydroelectric power plant up to the energy that is being provided by these fluorescent lamps or the air conditioning units or the electric fans, etc. Okay? All right. So with this heat energy that is being supplied by the sun, okay, into the earth, this heat is being absorbed and being trapped by greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, okay, nitrous oxide. And so these greenhouse gases, they actually help in the maintenance of heat on the earth. Okay? In the maintenance of heat on the earth. The earth would be negative 18 degrees without these greenhouse gases that maintain the warmth of the earth. Okay? And with that negative 18 degrees, there would be no life on the earth. Okay? Alright. So, with that heat trapping and heat absorbing capacities of greenhouse gases, sometimes when these greenhouse gases increased in concentration, it creates problem. Okay? And how will the concentration of these greenhouse gases increase? Okay? There are two sources of greenhouse gases. Okay? One is natural sources and the other one is anthropogenic activities or anthropogenic sources. Okay? Example of natural sources, we have volcanic eruption, okay, that emits greenhouse gases, particularly carbon dioxide. The bacterial breakdown of nitrogen in soils emit methane. Okay? The occurrence of wildfires in forests or in grasslands emit carbon dioxide. Okay? So those are the examples of natural sources of greenhouse gases. Okay? Because of those natural processes, they add concentrations of greenhouse gases. Now, we also have anthropogenic sources like burning of fossil fuels to support the energy, including the transportation demand of the society. Okay? Also, burning of fossil fuels to support agricultural production operations. We also have the breakdown of organic materials in rice paddies. It also emits methane into the atmosphere. Okay? We also have deforestation. Okay? The slash and burn farming, we call it kaingin. Okay? It also emits carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Not only it removes the sink of carbon dioxide, but the burning itself emits carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, including the burning of agricultural waste and household wastes. Okay, it emits noxious gases into the atmosphere, and when we build up the concentration of these greenhouse gases, as more concentrations of greenhouse gases are present into the atmosphere, there will be more heat and there will be more heat trapping and heat absorbing that will take place. And eventually, there will be an increase in the atmospheric temperature. Okay? So, we have greenhouse effect as a natural phenomena or phenomenon, sorry. We have greenhouse effect as a natural phenomenon, okay? And the presence of this natural phenomenon is very important as it supports life on Earth, okay? Whereas the enhanced greenhouse effect, okay, that is what we call an anomaly, and it is detrimental to the life and the different operations here on the Earth. Okay? So, because of enhanced greenhouse effect, we now have global warming. Okay? Global warming is actually a scenario wherein there is an increase in the Earth's average temperature due to the increased concentration of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Okay? So I repeat, in global warming, there is an increase in the global average temperature, okay, attributed to the increase in the concentration of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Okay? And global warming has an overwhelming impacts. Okay? From decrease in agricultural production to risk to food security, including risk to water security, okay? Including health-related risk because of heat stresses, okay? And to include the increase in the demand for energy. Okay? So those are the different overwhelming impacts of global warming. Now let's differentiate global warming over climate change. Okay? Because again, I repeat, okay, many use these two terms interchangeably. Okay? Climate change and global warming. When we talk about global warming, it is actually a scenario wherein the Earth's average temperature has increased due to the build-up of the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Climate change, on the other hand, is the change in climate over a long period of time, which may be due to natural and or anthropogenic activities. And climate change is a broader term as it encompasses not only global temperature but also precipitation and even the change in the Earth's climate system. Okay? So with that, I hope you have learned important things in the discussion. Okay? So until next time, happy learning.